Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 11 of Civilization 6 as Australia, and it feels like a long time since I last played this, and I guess it has been a week or so. Kind of forgotten what I am doing a little bit, not too much. Why is my mouse not working properly? Why is my scrolling not working? There we go. Right, so what was I doing? We've got America around. We might be attacking America at some point in the future. Someone did actually come up with a really good idea. And it was this desert hill here, or these desert hills. Like 3 production, 3 gold. What happens if we swap this over to Maine? We can't do it from this one. We actually have to move over to Maine to do that. So, what if we swap that? So, it's 2 food and 3 production. Becomes 4 food and 4 production and 2 gold. That's a nice tile. I'd love to get this tiles. I mean, we will spread there eventually. It's just taking a little bit of time to do. But I think that's quite a nice, nice tile to have there. We should probably get an outback station over here. Can we afford... Yeah, we can. We've got a fair bit of money. Let's go ahead and buy a builder. And we'll get another outback station down here. And we'll get as many as we can on these desert hills. They'll be really, really good for us. We can purchase with faith. Now, that is something that we were doing. We were trying to get our religion around. So, we've got a missionary. Now, what I can't remember is, did I actually go ahead and... No, we need another apostle. So we're going to save up and get another apostle. So let's go on to the next turn. We're working on the Colosseum here. There's 10 turns until that's done. And we are still going for the science victory. So there's sanitation done. Let's go for economics, because it's nice and fast to get that done. And we want to keep spreading our own religion around. So let's go over here and try and spread our religion to Maine. And we've got that builder, so yes, definitely want to come down here and get ourselves another outback station. Let's keep spreading our religion where we can. We need to do a bit more of a push.
The natural history of this archipelago is very remarkable.
Galapagos. Have I found the Galapagos before?
Within
Plus 2 science to adjacent tiles. Looks like we've just ran into a caravel. That's not useful. I guess we'll try and get out of there if we can. Let's go on to the next turn, because there's not much else we can do. We might just end up losing this scout. Actually, no, he's left us alone. I'm quite surprised by that. So let's just go and get out of his way and just put you back onto automated. So, sources gained. So we can now go and attempt to steal a tech boost. We'll give it a go. Probably won't work. It's quite a low chance of it actually happening. Having some housing issues, but never mind. So what did we just finish over here? We've just finished the industrial zone. So we could go straight ahead and get a workshop in here and a factory. We might as well. Those are good things to get. And what else have we got? We've got a trade route here. So what's the best trade route that we can get right now that we're not currently running? Available route. Was a little bit slow doing that. We're going to sort by gold. So Cologne to Amsterdam. We are in Cologne. Sort by gold. Off to Amsterdam we go. Nice route. Give us quite a bit of income. 135 gold per turn. There's nothing to be sniffed at. America's finished Palit. I don't think I was working on that one, so I don't care about that too much. Gorgo's declared war on Philip. That's fine. Choose a production down here in Aachen. What are we going to do? I guess we want to repair that barracks. Do you have housing issues? Not at the moment. You will do soon. Let's get the barracks done first, and then we'll work on the sewer. And go on to the next turn. It would be nice if these borders all actually grew a little more quickly. You have arrived here. You are going to do nothing on this turn because you're out of moves. Let's get spreading again. I don't remember what the exclamation mark is. It means something. It's not housing, is it? I can't remember now. Let's keep pushing forwards, though. We're still trying to work on the Ruhr Valley. Hopefully we'll get that. Here's a point. I've got to wait till the next turn anyway before I can do this. There we go. I swapped that tile over. Did I actually work it? Yes, I did. Just make sure it's locked in, because it is a really, really good tile. So very decent production here now. We really want to get the Ruhr Valley. It'll help us out greatly for our attempt at getting a scientific victory. Right, now you can actually go ahead and get that Outback Station. So what does that give us down here now? It's 1 food and 2 production. It ain't great. It's not terrible either. We'll definitely want to get more over here on these tiles. We want to get that silver as well. Do we already have silver? We do already have silver, but it would give us 1 to trade. And it would also be a nice tile. And do you know what? Oh, we're going to get that in 14 turns anyway. So let's go ahead and buy another tile here. And we can get an Outback Station on that one as well. We'll get the silver automatically. And we're not in a rush to get it because we've already got a copy of silver. So that's fine. So
You and I come by road or rail. But
that's economics done. That was nice and fast. Let's go for replaceable parts. Now that allows us to get diggers. And they might be useful. Also means farms give us more food. We don't really have many farms. I don't think we have any farms actually, but always increasing your units is always better. Let's keep spreading. Hopefully we'll flip it over eventually. It doesn't look like it's going to do it anytime soon, but we keep trying. So let's move you over to this tile now. It'll take you a while to get there because you've got to mess around with all these hills, of course. And, oh, enemy spy captured. We've captured an American spy. Interesting. Might hang on to him, actually, because if our spy gets captured, gain to CB declare a holy war on Teddy. Great. Certainly might be an idea. I mean, he is one of the civs that usually goes after a... Oh, yeah, he's spreading up here, look. He is one of the civilizations that usually likes to go for some sort of scientific victory. His units are quite old and out of date as well. Very, very tempted to declare on him. Because most of his units are quite weak. We can claim a great person, which is a great engineer. Eureka moment for computers. Lets the city build 1 more district than the population limit allows. Excellent. Do I want to fight you, Teddy? Well, I really don't like all of these missionaries around. And you did declare war on me once before. And I am vastly superior to you. I think we'll do it. I think we'll go ahead and declare war on him. So, we'll declare a holy war on him.
If I must choose between...
And yeah, he's going to be upset with that, but that's fine. Let's have a war. So, now that that war is done, let's start off by, first of all, let's go and just move out here and just start killing off some of these missionaries. Can we get both of them? Excellent. So that removes a lot of their religion. Nice and quickly. I guess we'll actually just use you there, I think. So we've got a fair few units around here. I'm a little bit concerned about that trader, but I think he'll be alright. Can we reach... No, we can't quite get to that settler, which is unfortunate. We can go and attack you. Got some units down here, but that's easy enough to deal with. Let's move you over. You can then reach that guy. Of course, these guys should help us out as well. Let's go and attack you down there. Wasn't enough to kill you, unfortunately. However, we do have the bombard here. And we'll move you forwards there. That should be fine. We'll also move up a little bit with some of these units, because we are going to need to attack. We'll probably want to take out Buffalo and Cleveland. I don't even know if I want to keep either of those. We already have a couple of coffee. So we'll probably... There is a pasture there, but only one. I may possibly keep Cleveland and get rid of Buffalo at this point. Let's go on to the next turn, though, because there's not really much else we can do. This will be where America suddenly turns up with like a massive army or something. He's got his Rough Riders up there. I'm really not overly concerned, to be honest. We've certainly got better units overall, I believe, so... We just need to make sure that the city-state doesn't end up in too much trouble. Okay, great stuff. So the first thing we can do here is go ahead and nab his settler, because he left that unattended. Let's go and move in with this cannon. You still don't have a shot on him, unfortunately. Not the settler. We can't move you anymore. You've got a promotion. So let's give you Tortoise. Can attack you once more. And let's go ahead and use the cannon. Will that finish you off? It will. So let's start moving forwards with some of these units, particularly the Bombard, because we want to try and get in range of these cities, take them out nice and easily. Yeah, I'm not really worried about anything America might try at the moment. Let's just try and move forwards with this field cannon a little bit so we can deal with them if they try and get around that way. Now, we don't get our production bonus because it's not a defensive war. We actually declared the war here. You've got a housing issue, so go ahead and work on the sewer. Then after the sewer, work on the factory and then the stock exchange. So that's you busy for a little while. And let's start moving up with some of these units. We just want to have a look and see what there is around. America might try and come for us up here. I mean, I don't necessarily want to wipe them out. Just crippling them for a little bit would be enough. Let's go ahead and get that there. And it goes over to main, which is great. So instead of working 1 food and 3 production, let's work 3 food and 4 production and 2 gold, which is a much better tile. And I think we should go and buy that one as well. And what can we swap out for that one? So 2 food and 2 production. I guess we can undo that one and work that one. It'll be better once we get the Outback station on it, which will be on the next turn anyway. Bombard has a promotion, but it's already moved this turn, so we can't give that away. Something going on over here. I think it's just American units still. Surprised he hasn't pillaged that trader yet. I say yet, he still might. Actually, no, it's the city-state taking their turn, so that means America have already had their turn here. And the American unit is still alive, actually quite surprisingly. Let's just go ahead and start getting close to it. We'll bring this settler home. I don't really have any plans for it, but if I move to there, you do actually have a line of sight on that guy now. That'll probably finish him off. Excellent. Now, there is a general coming in from this side. We do have a field cannon over here, so we'll just leave you there. We will upgrade you. See, again, it's got a promotion, but the promotion thing is hidden. Cancel whatever you were doing. Promotion available. Combat strength versus district defensives. I mean, that's what you are here for, so you might as well. Let's keep you over here just for the time being, because we don't know what that general is up to. And it'd be nice if we can to get a little bit of better vision over here. I don't want to move in too close, of course, because then we'll end up with being in sort of bombard range. So let's just put you there on 45 for a second. And yeah, we might even move you up this way through the mountains. And we'll move in with the field cannon a little bit as well. We're just trying to make sure that they can't really get any units to us, but I don't think we're going to have too much of a problem with that. Suzerain status of Palenque lost. Well, we definitely want to get that back. Palenque's made peace with Teddy. So, whose side are you on now? None. We do need to try and get that back, though, because we don't want him to end up being a suzerain of America. We don't quite have an envoy yet. You do have a mission, though. Trigger a Eureka for radio. What is the Eureka for radio? Let's have a quick look. Because if we can trigger it, that'll be a really easy one to get. Build a national park. Yeah, that's probably not going to happen for a while. Let's go for steel. We can find out where the oil is. We've got to work through rifling first, but that's fine. They did actually bring a unit towards us there, surprisingly enough. We need to get these guys upgraded then. So we could upgrade you, but before we do that, we'll just go ahead and do that. It just moves the general. You can't actually kill great generals these days. All they do is they end up just getting moved out of the way, which is like a really weird mechanic, but that's fine. Let's go and upgrade you. It does make you stronger. You are still in a bit of a vulnerable position there, but I think that's fine. We'll start moving in with this other field cannon as well. We can certainly move you in here and upgrade you. We can move you back in here and upgrade you, and we'll start moving over here with this field cannon as well. Okay, we'll grab you and get ourselves another one of those. So now you're working that tile. That is fantastic. 10 turns away from getting Ruhr Valley. Hopefully we do soon. You don't have any issues with housing. It'd be nice to get another bombard. How long would that take us to get a bombard? 11 turns. We could just buy one, actually. Let's buy a bombard, and we're just going to get you working on a sewer. And, yeah, you can't... We don't really have many roads that we can use. Let's move you up that way. Get you in a slightly safer spot. Now, what do I want to do with this settler? I don't think I'm going to be starting any new cities anywhere, to be honest. There's nothing that I really need. I'm just going to go ahead and... Well, there's no point expanding it. It doesn't cost me any... doesn't cost me any maintenance, and I won't get any money for it. So I might as well just leave it sitting around. Now, if we go over here, the question is, how much damage can the city do to us? I just want to sort of gauge how much attack they've got. Of course, we are being attacked by a unit as well, which doesn't help. The city is taking a shot. So we lost half of our health. That's not a problem. We'll pull right back. And we actually managed to steal science from America. Great. Let's get you back over here then. Make it nice and safe for you. So you get a promotion. Sabotaging production could be useful. Taking no time to establish a presence in enemy cities is always good. Now then, what do we do with you? We've got a few turns until this is ready, so we might just put you over here and sleep you for now. You're going to get... Oh, we spent all our money, didn't we? Well, that's fine. You can stay there for now. Don't need to upgrade all of yous. You're going to fortify until healed. I'm going to start moving forwards with some of these field cannons. Can't believe that used up all of our movement. Don't want to move forwards with the bombard. They've actually got a trader moving in there. We can definitely grab that guy quite soon. We've got the new bombard as well. I'm just trying to go up there ready to intercept. You can just skip the turn. And what about you? I guess we'll start moving you up here as well. We definitely need to try and get Palenque on side. We should be able to do that. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Wow, did you actually just move in and destroy me there with that cavalry? You did. Cheeky little git.
While the Colosseum
Well, we've got the Colosseum done.
Rome shall stand. When the Colosseum falls, Rome shall fall. When Rome falls, the world shall fall.
Luckily, we are making a decent amount of gold, so it won't be long before we can afford to just get another gun up there. And we do have walls, so we can fight back. We do have another trade route that we can have now. Nothing really that you can work on, so go ahead and get me that trader. It'll only take you 3 turns. We probably don't need a commercial hub. An industrial zone could be useful if I wanted to buy a tile, which I don't really. Because we could like buy a tile out here and put an industrial zone in. Actually, I will do that. We'll do that and we'll get an industrial zone right there after the trader. I should have just waited actually, because the industrial zone's not even going to start for 3 turns, but we'll be alright. You can get a lighthouse. That'll only take you 6 turns. I'm not really bothered about that one knight that's up there. Right, okay, let's move up here. And we will plunder the trade route. Now, what's this promotion this gives you? I can't remember it. Combat units enter adjacent plots receive +5 combat strength. So we should definitely go and give that to as many units as possible, right? Including you. So we're trying back up. How can you tell when someone's got that promotion? Does it appear down here? So 55 bombard strength. So your strength is 72. Your strength is 72. Your bombard strength is 55 with 43 melee. Yours is 43 melee with 55. So it doesn't actually show when they've got it. Which is just strange, in my opinion. So yeah, let's pull back with these units and try and give all of them the upgrade if we can. I'm not even sure now which ones have it and which ones don't, but... And we'll definitely get you over here as well. You can just sort of sit up here, stop anything coming out from that side. Let's go ahead and try and steal a tech boost again. The chances have gone up because we've leveled. On to the next turn. We've got time for one more turn. I do love that animation. It's like one of my favourite in the entire game, but being denounced by Spain, and we don't really care about that, to be honest. Here he's moving in with his generals again. He's not really doing anything with them. So let's swap you guys over. Let's swap you guys over. Move you in adjacent to it. Can I get you in there? Yes, I can. And I probably can't get you in. Do you have it yet? I think you already do. Let's start moving forwards with you. I guess they don't all need to have it. It's just nice that some of them do. I think you've already got it. So let's start moving forwards with you. You still need to fortify until healed. And you can just go and keep sort of... I just find it strange that you can't take the generals out anymore. The whole thing just seems weird. You're out of my range to do anything. How expensive is a field cannon? 1080. So it's a fair few turns off. We're not going to be getting one instantly. I need to check apostles as well. That's actually a favourable deal. So we'll go ahead and take that. Are you pillaging stuff from me? You just plundered a trade route. Now you've plundered a trade route and we have walls here, but we can't attack you, which is quite annoying. Oh yes, toys. Unique luxury. Well, we definitely want that. Let's get you down here. Pop that. Don't like you plundering my stuff, but there's not a lot that I can do about that. I don't have a unit. Actually, we do have a field cannon over here. Let's get you up here. There are roads, so that will get us over there quickly. And let's start moving in here where we can do some damage. We are going to need to try and get a line of sight somewhere. Get these bombards in. Don't see any enemy units over there. I didn't think that said next turn then. I'm sure it said the next unit. Oh, now you've suddenly appeared with some units. Now I've got my bombard there. There's your random general. Wow, that was a lot of damage to the bombard. That was a lot of damage.
A common mistake that people make when trying to design something.
Well, let's bring you back so we can heal you up.
Is to underestimate the ingenuity of complete.
Got a free policy slot. Well, we're not working on wonders. Builders with 2 extra actions, that's going to be useful for us. So let's go ahead and set that there. Right, let's sort these guys out then, because I'm not really happy with what they're doing here. You've just moved into a marsh, so that's kind of screwed you over. You don't have the range to hit from there. So let's move in with you. You don't have a line of sight on him either. Fantastic. We can move in with you. You can actually attack, and that would be a victory. So let's go ahead and do it. Yeah, really amazed by how big of a hit that bombard took. Let's move you in there. You won't be able to do anything. We have a trade route. Trade routes best for us would be... Cologne to Amsterdam. Are we not already doing that one? Oh, that must have been the one that got pillaged. Fair enough. So we will transfer you to Cologne. And that is definitely the point where I'm going to end the video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Civilization 6. I'll see you next time, and until then, goodbye for now.